what a fine morning it is with the smell of victorious gun smoke still in there.
Sorry, what?
I said it's like Waterloo, when Wellington taught Napoleon he ought to stick to frogs' legs and can-can.
I'm not following.
The defeat of them council tarmac tartars in Coronation Street last night, preservation of our heritage. I'm surprised at you, Roy. I thought you'd have bunted flying out there, man.
Yes, well, there's more to life than cobblestones, Mr. Elliot. What can I get for you?
I'll have a full English with a cup of tea to be going on with, if it's not too much trouble.
Well, take a seat and I'll bring it over when it's ready.
What's up with him this morning?
Maybe price of cooking oil's going up, who knows?
Ah, well, the important thing is we're now a national monument.
Ah, the street, you mean?
Oh, yes. If it weren't for the timely intervention of the heritage people, it's good to know in the current climate that summit turns up on time. I've a mind to write to whomsoever to congratulate him.
Yeah, well, there's no need for that, Fred.
Why not? If it weren't for official intervention, we'd have now but a congealed river of tar on our doorstep.
Yeah, well, you see, the paperwork hasn't come through yet.
Well, what was that the Ken gave to council?
Well, keep it to yourself, but it were a fake.
A fake?
Your voice down. It was just something that Ken and me hammered together to buy us a bit of time. The real document should be coming in the post today.
Yeah. Tricky beggar.
Keep it under your hat until we know we're in the clear,
Yeah.
Here you are.
Oh, thanks, Alma.
Do you want some breakfast?
Oh, no, I don't think I'll bother, thanks. And thanks for putting me up last night.
Oh, come on, that was nothing. Anyway, Audrey is the lady of the house.
Where is she?
Well, she'll be putting her face on for the next half hour, so, you can talk if you want to.
I don't know. I mean, talking's what's got us here at first place, isn't it? The one thing I could always rely on Roy for was his respect for telling the truth, but when it came down to it, seems like the one thing I really needed to hear he couldn't say because it were a lie.
Oh, Hayley, I'm sure that's not the case.
Why couldn't he say it then? Tell me that he thought of me as a woman.
Well, I don't know. I suppose this fostering business has put you both through the ringer. I mean, you say all sorts of things that you don't mean, and then even worse, you can't say what you feel.
I know that I'm not normal, Alma. No, but Roy always said that didn't matter, that it was me he loved and that my past didn't matter. But it wasn't true.
Hayley, I am sure that Roy would not want to hurt you.
Well, he has. He has.
Oh, that's fantastic news. Jack must be dead relieved.
Oh, you can say that again. Well, at least Vera's out of the woods.
Yeah, well, listen, I've sent her some flowers from all of us.
Did you want to see us?
Yes. I've got an announcement to make.
It's not twins, is it?
No.
Well, as long as it's good news, love.
It is for me, Betty. I'm selling up.
The Rovers?
When?
Pretty soon. I've been made an offer and I've decided to accept.
Who are you selling to?
The boozy chain.
The Boozes? They sound a right bunch.
Is it because of the baby?
Well, obviously the baby's played its part.
So, does this mean I'm going to have to move out?
I don't know, Toya, but probably yes.
And the rest of us? What's this new lot going to do with us?
Well, I don't know. We haven't talked about it yet, Betty.
Oh, we don't matter, eh?
Don't be silly. It's not like that.
Oh, isn't it? You finish up with a nice big fat cheque and you leave the rest of us in the lurch with a load of blinking boozes. It looks that way to me.
Doesn't seem to bother him very much, does it? Sleeping on a sofa.
Well, he's used to sleeping on a bunk in a submarine. I suppose you can sleep pretty much anywhere after that.
Especially after a skinful at the Rovers.
I'm not sure if that was celebrating or Dutch courage.
So who does he favour most, do you reckon? Ken or his mother?
How should I know? I never met Peter's mum.
And Ken's never seen very much of his son either, by all accounts.
Yes, and that is between Ken and Peter, so don't you go sticking your oar in.
I were only wondering what's behind him washing up here after all these years. Besides his wife betraying him, of course.
Better try not to wake him.
How long is he staying?
I'm not sure. Not long, if what he said last night is anything to go by.
I'm not so sure I fancy pussyfooting around him like this for too long.
Well, it would be nice to have him till Christmas at least. He needs somewhere stable for a while.
Because of that wife of his? What's he told you?
I don't know any details.
Oh, imagine that going on behind your back when you're serving your queen and country. Poor boy.
Oh, sorry, folks. I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's all right, don't worry.
Oh, I'm normally awake by 6.
Well, you just stay there. I'll make you a nice cup of tea.
Great, thanks. Listen, I'm really sorry if I went a bit over the top last night. It's just, you know, strange being back and everything, and I just had one too many.
That's okay, that's okay. Look, I'm going to go and get a paper. You enjoy being waited on.
Oh, I will. And Dad?
What?
It's really good to see you again.
Thanks, love. That's just what I could do with.
Give over. This is for me. I thought I'd just wander over, you know, watch you work. Might not get another chance.
Well, thanks a lot. This is all your fault anyway. This lot would have been under tarmac this morning if you hadn't had a gob like a foundry oven.
Aw, thanks very much.
Yeah, well, you'll be sorry you opened it when you've got me on my back for a week after this. It's worse than scrubbing that flaming graffiti off them walls. And at least then I was in the right position. Hey, Doc! You know this is no work for a man with an acute back condition, don't you?
I don't know. Have you got a back condition, Mr. Battersby?
Oh, aye, Doctor. Yeah, he has. He's completely spineless.
It's all right for you two, you know. I mean, if these new bosses don't want to keep you on, you'll get other jobs. What about me?
What about me? It's not just my job I'm losing, it's my home and all. I can't go back to my mum's now, Easy Riders living there.
Well, all the same, it is Natalie's pub, and, well, if she wants to sell it, she's every right. I don't suppose it's much of a place to bring up a kiddie.
Annie Walker brought up her Billy back of this bar.
I think it'd be quite nice having a little baby in the back. And we could all help Natalie out with him, or her.
Thanks for the offer, Toya. But it's not just the Rovers. I want a completely clean break.
You mean you're going to be leaving Weatherfield?
Well, it's never exactly been good to me, Liz, and I just want this kid to have a better chance.
Oh, well, I mean, if that's how you're feeling, it's all for the best then, but... Oh, did you have to sell us out to that boozy lot?
Yes, I did. They want to buy the pub for the right money, and I don't want to hang about.
Look, all I'm saying, there must be somebody out there that wants to buy the place so that nothing changes.
No, Betty, the pub is sold, and that is that. In a few weeks' time, the Rovers will become the Boozy Newt.
What?
And I would appreciate it if you'd keep it to yourselves until everything's signed and sealed.
Well, I just hope it turns out. I'm not very comfortable with what we did, you know.
Well, who's going to find out? I told Fred not to read the word.
Fred knows? How?
Well, it cropped up.
Look, I know what we did was in the interest of the environment, but it was still fraud.
Are you still here? You got no home to go to?
Oh, if it isn't my little sleeping beauty.
Well, you won't win any beauty contests with them bags. When was the last time you went to bed?
Oh, got a few winks here and there, you know me. Fall asleep on a flaming toilet seat, wouldn't I?
You look worse than I feel. What happened to me?
Someone that disagreed with you. Allergic reaction or something.
Must have been them gherkins.
Probably.
You go home, love. Go home and have a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe later, eh? Maybe later. We'll see.
Yeah.
No, I'm very sorry. Thank you. Bye.
Roy, it's almost lunchtime. Why are you shutting the cafe?
Look, I'm in no fit state to be serving anybody.
You mean Les? I've never seen you go off like that before. What's wrong?
Look, nothing that's not of my own making. Now, you get off, Toya. Thank you very much.
Roy, I want to help. Is it Hayley?
She's gone.
Well, what do you mean? Where is she?
I don't know. She's left me. She's gone.
No.
I couldn't make her understand, you see. I couldn't find the right words.
Never even seen you two rowing. What's been going on?
See, Hayley, we want to foster a child, you see.
Well, that's great.
No, it isn't. It isn't. See, we're not like other couples. Hayley is not...
No. But does that matter?
Not to me, no, it never has. But with this fostering business, well, that complicates matters, doesn't it? We've had to confront all sorts of things about ourselves with strangers. Endless questions, no easy answers. Hayley wants a child so badly, you see. And she wanted me to tell her what think of her. And...
Well, you love her, don't you?
Oh, yes, but I couldn't lie, you see. I couldn't lie to her. I couldn't tell her what she wanted to hear. And now she's gone, and I don't know where she is. I don't think she means to come back.
Hey. Don't you think you ought to talk to Roy?
I can't. Not after what's happened.
Well, it's just that, you know, just sitting here, you here and him back at the flat. I mean, that's not going to sort anything out for either of you, is it?
Well, maybe for the first time I'm seeing things as they really are. I mean, perhaps it doesn't matter that I look like a woman on the outside, or always have been inside. Because the fact is that no one believes that I am one.
Hayley, that is just not true.
Well, it's how I feel, and I just need time to sort things out. What I'm going to do.
That was delicious, Deirdre, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. What's food like on a sub?
Well, I mean, the truth is it's not bad, although it's mostly out of packets and cans. But you take it from me, if they served up meals like that, I would have stayed in for another 10 years.
Oh. Charmer.
Right, well, let's get these plates cleared away.
Yeah, I'll give you a hand with that.
No, you won't. You stay here with your dad. We'll take care of this. Won't we?
Hey? Oh, yes, of course.
So, no more Navy?
No. Well, there's only so long you can spend living like a sardine. I did my bit in the Gulf. I've been around the world so many times. I've seen that much.
More than I could ever dream of, I'm sure.
It's been a good life, but, you know, when you're on a submarine, you can spend 6 months at sea and you don't get much of a suntan. And then sometimes your wife leaves you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, well, life goes on. It's just that I'm not sure in which direction at the moment, that's all.
Well, all I can say is that I'm glad you came my way.
Thanks. And I'm sorry again if I went a bit overboard last night.
Oh, that's all right. Look, I've been really, really awful about keeping up contact with both you and Susan. So, I'm looking forward to making up for lost time.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, so what are these boozy people like? Have you ever heard of them?
I have. Yes, I have, Betty.
And?
Well, they're all the same, really. I mean, they're all called the boozy something or other. Boozy bug, boozy ferret. Hey, I went in one once and it was called the Boozy Bishop. And inside it were all themed on, like, vicars and tarts. And so all the blokes behind the bar had dog collars on and all the girls had fishnet tights.
Oh, that's it then, isn't it? I'm really going to fit in there, aren't I?
Betty!
What?
Is it or is it not customary to serve refreshment in this here establishment?
What do you want?
Well, a smile for a start.
Sorry, they're off.
Well, I'll just have to make do with the scotch and thread. Only try not to look at it, you might turn it sour.
She was sitting and she'd obviously been having a cry. So, Toya, now, you're on good terms with Roy and Hayley, aren't you?
How do you mean?
Well, I've just been telling Emily. It's all very mysterious, really, but I've got Hayley stopping at my house, right? Now, she and Alma are as thick as thieves, but nobody seems to want to tell me what's going on. Well, I'm sure that if Hayley wanted you to know, she would tell you.
Emily, yeah, I know, but it's my house. I think I've got a right to know what's going on under my own roof. Anyway, come on. I might be able to help, huh?
Well, I'm sorry, but I haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
Oh, dear.
Can I have a pint, please, Betty?
Yeah, I suppose.
If you ask me, as our immortal bard observed, there's somewhat rotten in the state of Rover's return.
Natalie, is it all right for me a phone call? It's important.
Yeah, as long as you're quick. Betty.
No.
I know you're upset, but could you put on a show in front of the customers, please?
Why? Will I be out of a job otherwise?
Roy, if you want to see her, I know where Hayley is.
From all your friends at the Rovers, that's nice, isn't it, Jack?
Hi.
Jack.
Yes, love.
You know that envelope I gave you? You know, in case something happened to me?
Yes, love.
Did you open it?
No, I didn't.
Have you still got it?
No, I haven't. I chucked it away once I saw that you were going to be okay.
So you didn't read it then?
Well, there was no reason to, was there?
No need.
Hello, Vera. How are you feeling?
Well, I feel wonderful. Especially now I know little Paul's going to be all right.
I brought you these.
Oh, they're nice.
The least I could do after all that you've gone through.
Well, I'd do it all again.
No, you wouldn't. You've only got one kidney left, and that's stopping where it's put no matter what.
Anyway, I know Paul would want me to thank his other gran for giving him his life back.
I can't wait to see him.
Don't you worry, love. You will do.
Are you going to be up and about soon, then?
Well, they say they want to do some more tests and that.
Aye, we should be up and home inside a week with a bit of luck.
Yeah.
Listen, you, I'm going nowhere till I've seen that little lad.
I understand that Hayley is staying here.
No, I'm sorry, Roy, but she's not here.
Look, I have it on very good authority. Please don't try and confuse matters, Elma.
No, Roy. She is staying here. It's just that she's gone out for a walk.
Oh, I see.
Roy, I am the last person to get in the way of you two making things up. Believe me.
Yes, thank you. That's very good of you. The question is, how does Hayley feel on the matter?
Well, I think that's something that you ought to ask her. She said you said some awful things.
I didn't mean to hurt her. Hurting Hayley's the last possible thing in the world I want to do.
No. I'm sure that's true, but however unintentionally you have hurt her, and I think she just needs a bit of time to recover, that's all.
Yes, perhaps you're right. I'll leave you be. Whatever Hayley thinks of me, I do love her. I love her so much that being without her is an agony I can't bear.
£75, please.
There you are, Betty.
Thank you.
Oh, and don't worry, I promised to keep my son in check tonight. You know what sailors are like.
Fine, Betty, when you're ready.
Ah, just the man I've been waiting for. Panic over. It arrived this afternoon.
The preservation order. Oh, about time and all.
So now the cobbles are a national treasure.
Mwah. Who says fraud doesn't pay, eh?
I'm really glad the cobbles are still there.
Are you?
Yeah, I mean, it's preserving history, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that'll be a great comfort when my shock absorbers need replacing, Gina.
You should be pleased. There's thousands of shopkeepers that would kill to have a national monument on their doorstep.
Oh, right, so maybe I should start stocking little souvenirs for the tourists.
Yeah, now you're just taking the mickey.
No, Fred, this one's on me.
Right, what do you want?
Just half a bitter, please, and Fred's usual, if you don't mind.
Right.
I take it the maturing of the day has done naught to modify your mood, then?
Look, if you knew what I knew, you wouldn't be a little ray of sunshine, I can tell you.
Whatever is the matter?
You might as well know. She wants it keeping a secret, whatever she's going to do to me. Natalie's selling up.
She's never.
There's not going to be a Rovers anymore. It's going to be the boozy Newt.
What?
Newt.
got lost. I was about to send a search party out after you.
I'm so sorry, Alma. I just lost track of time. Everything's whirling round in my head so fast I can't seem to catch hold and make sense of it.
Well, there's something you can hold on to. Roy loves you. No, he does, Hayley. He came round this afternoon. He was in such a state. He said how much he loved you, and he just couldn't bear being apart.
I don't know, Alma. I mean, does he love me, though? Was I just the best he could get?
It's a disgrace is what it is. You no sooner save one part of your heritage than some beggar tries to get his dirty claws in another bit.
Let's not get carried away here, Fred.
You can't sell this place and turn it into a boozy new, for goodness sake. It's as much a part of our heritage as that street outside.
That's right.
Ken, this is my pub, and I've got every right to do with it as I like. Just as I have got every right to expect my staff to observe my wishes as regards confidential information.
There's no need to take it out on me. They're the customers that have kept this place going long before you turned up, and they're the ones that are going to be hurt by you selling out.
Thank you, Betty, but actually this is none of your business.
I beg your pardon? Who's pulling pints for you? Are you telling me when this boozy gang take over, nothing's going to change?
No.
I thought not. What about me? Am I going out on the scrap heap with the Rovers sign? Can you tell me if my job's safe?
No.
Ah, 'tis my business then, isn't it? Or it was.
Betty, what are you doing?
That's the last pint I'd pull in here, or in any flaming boozy noot. I'm not waiting round here to be slung out on my ear. I'm off.